Jack's Morty Party Surprise, written by Casey Hawkins, illustrated by Joel Snyder. Grown-up parties must be really boring, Morty groaned. He was sweeping the back porch, and his older sister was cutting fresh flowers in the garden. They just sit around and talk and eat. No piñata, no pin the tail on the cat, no goodie bags. Morty stopped sweeping and looked at his sister. I don't understand why we have to split up the house and go to bed early for that. And why does Mother spend all day in the kitchen getting ready? His sister was snipping fresh mint leaves for Mother to freeze in ice cubes for drinks. It was the latest entertaining idea in Good Mousekeeping magazine, which is where Mother found all of her fancy snack ideas. It's always the same. Someone will say, "Wow, your house looks so nice. You've gone to lots of trouble," Morty squeaks in a nasally voice. And Mother will say, "Oh, it was nothing." Morty mimicked Mother. "Well, maybe it's nothing to her, but it's something to me. I could be hanging up with friend and friend right now." Morty heard the back door slam and realized his sister had gone to the house. He quickly ran to the front of the house and swept the steps before scampering to the park where Ben and Fred were playing. "Where have you been, Mortal?" Fred called when he saw Morty round the corner. Ben, Fred, and Morty always met at the park on Saturday mornings. Sometimes they played soccer. Other times they raced on their skates or built ramps for jumping their bikes. "My parents are going to your parents tonight," Ben said. "I bet you were slammed with chores." Morty groaned and rolled his eyes. "It's so unfair. I wish you guys could come. Then it would be a real party." The best third-grade buddies played a game of chase and stomp into the early afternoon. They were resting under a shady tree, massaging their sore tails when Morty brought up the party again. "The only good thing about Saturday night parties is Sunday morning. Mother and Father sleep in, so we wake up early and nibble their leftover snacks." "It's so unfair," Morty spoke loudly. "They should invite my friends, too." Then Morty had a very mischievous idea. "I gotta go, guys," he called as he scampered off. "I'm going to help Mother with the cooking." Ben and Fred looked at each other, puzzled. They hadn't thought about the party all the morning. Ben said what they were both thinking. "Morty is definitely scamming. Did you use some help?" Morty asked as he swung open the kitchen door. "I would love some, sweetie," Mother replied. She was whipping a bowl of cream cheese. "I need to hang the tablecloths on the clothesline. Would you spread this on the bagels?" 2 platters of sliced bagels were waiting for the creamy spread. "Sure," Morty cheerfully answered. He took the bowl from her, thought for a minute, and scampered to the bathroom for the toothpaste. It was the same color and consistency as the cream cheese. He quickly returned to the kitchen and squirted toothpaste on the bagels. When he heard Mother returning, he stuffed the empty tube in the pocket of his jeans. "Mother, there is a lot of this cheese left." "That's okay," Mother assured him. "I'm going to put it on the celery sticks too." "Now I want to make the punch. Would you mind mashing some bananas for me?" Everyone loves Mother's famous fruit slush. She would freeze a mixture of mashed berries and bananas and later pour lemon-lime soda over the frozen slush and for a double delicious treat. What if you had 5 bananas and drop them in the blender and toss in 6 cloves of garlic and push the button labeled puree? The strong smell of garlic made him sneeze. But there were so many delicious odors in the kitchen that Mother didn't seem to notice. Morty was rinsing out the blender when his mother asked, "Are you ready for another task?" "Sure, what's next?" "Cheesy popcorn," she replied, getting a large serving bowl out of the cupboard. "Would you mind popping some corn and sprinkling it with the cheese-flavored salt?" Morty had the popper humming before Mother finished her request. With a heaping bowl of fresh popcorn on the counter, Morty opened the cupboard for the cheesy salt. Hesitate for a moment and choose the onion powder instead. His eyes watered as he generously coated the popcorn. "Oh, sugar, I don't know what I would have done without your help," Mother gushed. "It's just an hour until the guests arrive." "No problem," Morty said, but there was one problem. He was starting to feel bad inside. Morty was already in his Mega Mouse pajamas when Father came to tuck him in. "Did you brush your chompers and wash behind your ears?" Father asked. "I couldn't find the toothpaste, but I water brushed," Morty offered. "Great." His father looked puzzled and muttered out loud, "Where did that blue tube of toothpaste go?" Father kissed the top of Morty's head. "Go right to sleep, Mega Mouse. I don't want to hear a squeak from you while the guests are here." Father moved on to tuck in Morty's younger brothers in the room, but the smell of old mice, Father's aftershave, lingered. Morty felt guilty about using up all the toothpaste, but it wasn't long before the melodic sound of his parents' favorite musicians, Marvin Tickle Keys and the Squeakers, lulled Morty to sleep.